welcome back. I'm joined by our NHL experts Tim Krause and Ben Greenberg for our first penalty box segment of the year. So guys, I'm going to ask you a question. If I deem you the loser of that question, you get put in the penalty box for the next question. So let's start out. In the Pacific Division, the Ducks, the Sharks, and the Coyotes are first, second, and third, and the LA Kings and the Vancouver Canucks are fourth and fifth, respectively. Do the Kings or the Canucks have what it takes to beat out any of those top three teams? Tim, we'll start with you.
I'm going to say no here, and the Vancouver Canucks are a complete mess right now. They're an offensive team that can't score goals, and their power play is horrible this season. So the Canucks don't have a chance. I see LA as a playoff team, but I don't see them overcoming all of the three teams ahead of them. I have the Sharks winning the division. The Sharks have been fantastic this year. They're balanced. They're scoring the second most goals per game, and they have the highest goal differential in the league.
I don't know why you're writing off the LA Kings because they are an excellent team. Do you know what the three keys to winning in this league are? Goaltending, goaltending, and goaltending.
What about scoring, Ben?
And well, first of all, the team has the best goaltender in the league right now, John Quick.
I think Henrik Lundqvist would like to have a word with you.
He's out 2 to 6 weeks. Guess who steps in? Ben Scrivens, who throws 2 straight shutouts in a row, including one at Madison Square Garden with 37 saves. That's an impressive team.
The Kings do not have a single player on their roster who scored more than 7 goals this season. It's a problem.
First of all, they're known to have depth. I mean, this isn't a team that's going to win with star power, but they have a very solid lineup.
The Sharks have been so good this year.
We have to move on to the next question, but for this question, I think I'm going to side with Tim. I love the LA Kings, don't get me wrong, but I love them in the playoffs. They haven't typically been a very good regular season team, so for me, I'm with Tim on that one. So you put in the penalty box right now. Let's start out with the next question then. Look, we're a quarter of the way through the NHL season already. It's gone by so quick. The Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche, two of the very much surprise teams this year in the league. So which one of those teams do you think has a better shot of locking up that postseason?
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. And I know they just lost Steven Stamkos, and that's a huge loss for them. But they're a really deep hockey team, and now we get to see their depth. They have some guys like Valtteri Filppula, like Martin St. Louis, and other guys that are all contributing. There's a reason why they have one of the best offenses in the league right now. They're a deep team. They have good defense. Goalie Ben Bishop has been very good for them this year. So I am going to go with them.
Ben, you're out of the penalty box. What do you say to that?
All right, first of all, I feel like Sean Avery's sitting here in the penalty box for so long, but I think the Colorado Avalanche are the team to look at here. Out west, it's a different style of hockey. They play a very open ice, fast-paced style. So if you play defense, if you're one of the few that plays defense, you get rewarded for that. And the Colorado Avalanche do that. They have not allowed any more goals than any team in the Western Conference. They've allowed the fewest. So I think with that type of guarding of the defensive zone, which is so rare in the Western Conference, this is the team that can make a run.
Ben, they're top-heavy in my mind. They're right now surviving because of Matt Duchene and the play of their goalies. Are you really going to tell me that J.S. Shiger and Semyon Varlamov are going to keep this up? It's not sustainable.
Well, look, if I might weigh in, I think that the loss of Steven Stamkos is going to definitely hurt the Tampa Bay Lightning, maybe more than the Avalanche could be hurt by anything. So I think I'm going to side with Ben on this question. I love what the Colorado Avalanche and Patrick Roy have been doing so far this year. So, Tim, you are now in the penalty box. Ben, we're going to start with you for this last question. Martin Brodeur recorded his 124th career shutout last week. Is he the greatest goaltender of all time? He
is absolutely the greatest goaltender of all time, and to say anything else would be an insult. It really would. I mean, this guy is so good, and for such an amazing amount of time. I'm 19 years old. The day I was born, Marty Brodeur was in his third campaign with the Devils out there in New Jersey. I think that this guy, for what he's done on this one team for so long, he leads the all-time in goalies in 24 different categories. That's pretty good. Second place is Dominik Hasek. He leads it in 4.
Well,
so
Tim,
it's unbelievable.
Tim, you're out of the penalty box.
Now,
you're out of the penalty box.
Ben, of those 24 categories he leads, almost all of them are longevity stats. No, he is not the greatest goalie of all time. I have him third. I have Patrick Roy at 2, and I have Dominik Hasek, the Dominator, at number 1. Hasek has the highest career save percentage in all of hockey. Period. He has won 6 Vezina trophies. He did that in an 8-year span. He is the only goalie to win multiple MVPs. He won 2 MVPs. It's got to be Dominik Hasek.
Right, first of all, Marty Brodeur, you count out longevity as if it's nothing. He's played for 23 years and counting. He's going to have 700 wins plus.
Ben, when you play for that many seasons, you're going to rack up wins.
But is that not impressive? Has he not been extraordinary for 23 years?
Look,
he's the greatest of all time.
He's
played a quarter century.
You guys both make fantastic points. However, I'm going to go with Patrick Waugh as the greatest of all time. You're both in the penalty box.
That is
Coming
fair.
up next, we head to Alumni Gym with our college basketball experts to break down what makes Michigan State so good. You won't want to miss this.